This is Desperado. He is a treasure hunt, a Pegasus treasure hunt horse on the silver mold. I got him as a body, as usual. He is a little beat up, but nothing too severe. Oh, the lighting sucks. You can't see his face very well because it's white. This is Hidalgo on the silver mold. Yes, from the movie. And he's signed. Now, I didn't actually get to go to Breyerfest and meet the trainer, but I bought the horse, the model that got to go. It got to be there and get signed. I've never been to Breyerfest, but I've bought models. So there he is in all of his beautiful glory. I love his markings. Oh, they're so pretty. My other silver is actually silver on the silver mold, except I named him Castor. And he is very much a body, but that's okay. He's still cute. And I also have an honorary silver, who is not actually silver, he's a fighting stallion, named Sierra. Except I named him Nero. So that's him. I'm a silver too! So here's my tortillas. I'm probably mispronouncing it. I named him Adagio. I like this mold okay. I don't like his stand, but I don't really like models with stands. He did get some shiny marks, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's okay. He looks so cool in pictures. He's very photogenic. One thing I don't like is his leg being up like that. It makes him really hard to pose in stalls because it bumps up against the wall and gets rubbed and stuff. So here's Flick. He is a custom done on the Family Arabian Stallion mold. He's actually the very first custom that I ever did. And I bought him for $1 because I found him at the Salvation Army. He was missing this leg, like from here down. And I found him and I was like, oh, it's a Breyer horse! I must get him! So I brought him up to the cash register. And they said, oh, he's missing a leg, we can't sell him to you, I'm sorry, we just have to throw him out. I'm like, what? You can't throw him out, he's a Breyer horse, I want him! So they said, well, okay, fine, we can just sell him to you for $1. I said, okay, I'll buy him. So I did. And I made him a new leg with wood putty in a wax mold. I made a wax mold of one of his other legs, I think that one. And I squished wood putty into it, made a new leg, and attached it to his old leg with more wood putty. And I carved out hoofs in all of his feet. A little carved. And so yeah, he has been a little bit customized. I think his ears are carved, yeah. And then I painted him what I thought was a dappled gray. And yeah, his paint job is a little funny, but he was my first custom. So this is Phantom. He is actually Pecos. He's the Breyerfest 2011 celebration horse. And again, kind of a decorator. But he's kind of realistic-ish, so he can kind of pass for it. Plus, I use him as a sort of fantasy horse that exists in between dimensions, so, or in a different dimension. So yeah, it sort of works. And this is Magic. He is a Peterstone Arabian. And his Peterstone name is Warrawee's Don Juan. He is actually based off of a real horse. So these weird markings are actually called a reverse bloody shoulder, and they are a real marking. He's not a paint horse. He is an Arabian. So yes, that is a real marking. And yeah, that's him. He's actually, in scale to Breyers, he's about 17 hands. This is Kobol, and he is a custom of a Prayer Mountain Mustang that I did. And I'm actually very proud of this paint job because it actually looks pretty decently realistic. He's one of my more recent customs, so you can't see it in this lighting, and my camera won't properly focus. But his eyes are really realistic. Like, I love his eyes. This is Breezy. She's my other lady phase. Treasured Moves, that's her name. She has the long tail, but it's not swished, it's just long. And I think she's really pretty. I haven't used her in the series yet, really. And Vegas. This is Lola's horse. This is one of her horses. And he is on the Idicus mold. And I think he's really cute. Like, I love this mold. I would probably conga this mold if I conga'd molds. I conga the silver mold, but those were sort of accidents. I didn't mean to. I don't really intend to conga molds. This is Apollo, and he is a Peterstone thoroughbred. And his Peterstone name is Midas. And this particular model was a live show model before I got him. And he got a little bit of dark marks on him. And so I bought him really cheap. And this is my Etchy. And he is actually my very first full body traditional Etchy that I did hair by hair. I don't know if you can see this. I did all of this, and it took me so many years. It took me like 3 years. And actually, most of it was last year. I just finally sat down and did it. And I really like the effect. I think it turned out really nice. But he's been in the body pile for forever. He actually did make it into the show a couple of times, but not looking like this. So, yeah. He'll probably be in the show looking like this sometime. He's got this little doppelganger that kind of looks like him. That he used to have feathers. This is the Indian pony. And, his feathers fell off. But other than that, he's in pretty good shape, because I haven't really used him all that much. But he's very cute. He's got a very tiny tail. He's adorable. I'm not like that into Appaloosas. I don't have that many models. But I'm starting to really like them more. This is my Flash. And he is very much a body. But that's okay. I love him. I don't really want to repaint him because I love his paint job so much. And I'm definitely going to put him in the show at some point. But I haven't decided on his name yet.